Alright. It's that time again. Good afternoon, those living in the States. And good evening over in Europe. Hello. We're back to the old roots. Doing Castlevania today. We're gonna play the good anniversary of Castlevania. It's been a while since we played this. But here we are. We are here. Just setting up. Yeah, let's see. Fact. All right. All right. Oh shit. I gotta go to a chat room. So, we're actually gonna go to a chat room for a second. Here we go. Yep. Alright, here we are.
Hello there.
What up?
Oh, pretty good. Having a long weekend, so
yeah.
At the Sunday stream I might actually be able to stay a while, actually.
Yeah? That's awesome.
Yeah, because normally, you know, I have like work, but this time I have the Monday off, and it is glorious.
I was about to say, you got money up. Alright guys, we got joined by AJ on the chat. Don't mind me, I got lunch. I got my leftover dinner for my lunch last night. Alright. Let me just open up a can.
It's one of those things that still is weird to me, right? Because you're at the other side of the fucking world.
That's right, that's true.
And I mean, I've traveled a lot. So, I've been to different time zones, but the thought of, like... you're like, it's afternoon there, right?
Well, yeah, it's like 12:44 p.m. over here.
It's like 1844 here.
It's like different time zone. I know, it feels weird that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's strange, but hey. Simon's Quest, good game.
Yeah, so, everyone just join in. Cheers.
Just enjoy your meal and your beverage.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be gone later on in the later on tonight. I forgot to say today is my mom's birthday.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some Chinese for dinner takeout. Hell yeah.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah. So I was like, Dr. Howard, how's it going? All right.
Oh, Dr. Howard, hey man.
So since I can't find any a Japanese beer called Asahi, because only a Chinese restaurant sells them and none of the liquor stores sells around here, so I gotta go in town next over. So I decided, all right, I'm gonna find some European beers to drink. Why not?
Dude, I don't know how sending shit works and stuff, but I can send you some good Dutch beer.
Yeah. I have to give you email addresses, whatnot. I have to type. I have a bit of a.
We have some decent brews around here.
All right, let's see what we're gonna play. All right, I did Super Castlevania 4. I beat that. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. We're gonna do a Game Boy version. We're gonna play Game Boy, the Castlevania Adventure. Why not? We're gonna go play some.
That's fun. I never saw that one.
Me either. I never played it. This is the 1989 Game Boy, like way before Game Boy Color.
Oh yeah, I am aware I had one.
I have to still say this is still good shit.
I had many games on the Game Boy.
Oh man.
I mean, the old Super Mario World still held up, right?
Yeah.
You had Wario World, which was actually a really fun spin-off, which had a couple. Wario Land had a couple of games on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
And basically, he wore different hats, which gave him different abilities.
Yeah, I remember. I saw that it was on a different live stream platform. That some guy was doing like a 24-hour gameplay of like he did Wario Land. They said there was a hat that allows you to change different abilities to use.
Yeah, you have like this crocodile hat, which basically gives you a flamethrower, and all kind of weird stuff.
Yeah. Ow. And he also did one of my favorite Wario games. Like I played like back then, a kid. So if you probably never had it before, but I had me and my brother had a game called it looks like a grill. You ever hear of the Virtual Boy from Nintendo?
Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the headset.
Yep, one of those things.
Which was like orange and gray, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well over here it's red and black. The color.
I meant the visuals.
Yeah. Oh man, that thing! I love that thing so much. Even though it's like so difficult, we didn't have a bipod, so we had to kind of. I remember when I was a kid, me and my brother, we stayed in the same same bedroom together, and we used to bend over at night and we take turns playing Super Mario World and try Virtual Boy Mario World without waking my parents up.
Oh man,
It's like that was good time.
Gaming is such a great hobby.
Yeah, I really, to be honest, I actually want to kind of get that thing again because that thing's so fun to play. It's like that's like the only game I played on Virtual Boy, and they had Mario Tennis. Even though I suck at Mario Tennis, but I really still enjoyed that game a lot.
Yeah, God, there's this old, when you're talking about weird sports games, right?
Yeah.
There's this old Neo Geo console game called Windjammers.
I think I heard of that before. It's been so long since I heard that.
It's like a frisbee game. But you can like chuck the frisbee while it's on fire if you do it right.
Right.
It's like the most crazy frisbee game you ever saw. The frisbee fucking bounces off the walls and stuff, and basically you need to get it past your opponent so you can score in their goal.
True.
And it's like this amazingly fun game. It's really simple to learn, but it's super hard to master.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's really hard to match out all these fucking birds. Get out of here.
This does have the frame rate of a Game Boy.
I know it doesn't feel like it has the frame rate of the Game Boy at all. They pretended to me like it, but it's not.
It's like
what much to call it?
Back then,
damn it!
I had Mortal Kombat as well on the Game Boy, right? And I used to play it on the Super Nintendo a lot. I still got it. But on the Game Boy, somehow it was like you were walking in slow motion, man.
Oh yeah.
And doing everything in slow motion.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, everything's like in complete slow motion. Absolutely.
And I still hate fucking Goro for his invincibility frames. They are so annoying.
Oh god, dude. To me, like when I look at those frameworks on those, it's absolutely like slow as ass. Completely. I'm not gonna lie.
But Goro had what they call invincibility frames, which meant basically that you could hit him, but it wouldn't hurt him. On certain moves.
That's why it wouldn't hurt him.
The most annoying moves, obviously, because oh man,
Oh, that's right. You have to push
I
this
fucking
button.
raged on that game quite a bit.
Hang on. Actually, I can turn this to original color, black and white. That's what it's supposed to be. There we go. I changed the background to black and white. This is how it's supposed to play.
Well, actually, it used to be with the green in the back.
Oh, it was?
Because
I'm
it was
going to
basically...
eat, you stupid ass bat.
It used to be a green screen with, I believe it had some weird functionality basically, but
Actually, is it called dot matrix? Is that what it's called?
something like that. I think.
Oh god, oh my god. So does it look like this? I put this in, oh man,
Yes, it was that one, the green one.
I'll play it like this. I never played it like this before. I'm like, oh my god.
Yes, that's what it was like playing on the Game Boy.
Get out of here, you stupid bats.
And you see that they're all rectangles, right? All squares, right?
Yeah.
And they get activated individually. And depending basically on the charge, I believe, they change in like intensity of blackness, of darkness.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a weird system like that. But
I'm trying to get across this bridge and this stupid bats keep killing me. So yeah, continue.
Oh man.
That's one thing I don't not like about this game is the stupid bats.
And as you see in the top here, there is a timer.
Yeah, the first time I played this game, I was like, oh, this thing has a timer. As like I predicted it, every old Castlevania game has a timer. Except for Bloodlines. Bloodlines does not have the time limit.
But it's a pretty good game.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna lie, it is still a good game. I mean, hell, when I get bored, I'll play this. Oh, that's what I'm missing. That's right. I forgot. I'm missing the framework. Put a little background. So yeah. Put a little background. Otherwise, I'll put a blood color on the two sides. Now I'm waiting for.
Man, I gotta love the classical artwork, man.
Uh oh, we're on a boss fight with the knight. Classic artwork ages very well to this day.
Yeah, but so do a lot of old movie posters that were drawn, basically. I mean, oh
wait a minute. Can I rewind this? Oh no, I can't. This one doesn't have a rewind button. I forgot about that.
Oh no, this is the Game Boy, man. Those consoles.
Yeah, but this is. Yeah, but in this version, they usually put the rewind button so you can play back if you die again.
But if you look at a lot of the classical movie posters, like the drawn ones, right?
Yeah.
Like the old Star Wars posters, or one I especially like is Big Trouble in Little China.
Ooh.
I don't know if you know that movie. It's like a weird action movie.
I think I may have seen it before, but it's been quite a while since I watched movies.
It's with Kurt Russell, and Kurt Russell is a trucker, and he basically is like a big mouth dude, right?
Yeah.
Testosterone-filled motherfucker, right? And but funny, right? And
true.
And he ends up in Chinatown, and there happen to be fucking deities and wizards and gang wars, and he ends up in the middle of it. And it's weird and hilarious, and it has this great drawn movie poster. that actually encapsulates everything about the movie. It's really good.
I'll have to find it on eBay because I like buying stuff on eBay rather than Amazon. Because Amazon, you have to have a membership to sign. You have to sign up on an account just to buy stuff, which is stupid. But that's why I like eBay, because eBay you can sign up as a guest, and you can don't worry how to.
And if you wanted to, you can let people send shit to a PO box, so they never need to know your address.
True. I got some good movies that I still have. I'm still collecting them. I like collecting there's some good movies from the early 2000s, but I like collecting movies from the 80s because 80s is so underrated, but they're still good stuff. Like,
oh, dude, I love the 80s.
80s were the best time. I got some good like action-packed 80s movies, like you see superheroes. You know, they're kind of like action heroes. Like I got like copies of like Death Wish with Charles Bronson when he did the movies.
Oh, that's that man is the manliest man that ever met.
Mm-hmm. I remember seeing him in Western movies.
In that movie, it's I love the fact, like, you know, he has a reason for being like a city liberal, basically.
Yep.
And he has a reason for being good with a gun, having grown up basically in a rural community with where gun use is quite prevalent.
Yeah, and then
there's a reason, there's a motive. He's not just good with guns because he grabbed a gun. No, he's good with guns because he grew up with them.
Yeah, because
he grew to love them later on in life, just to be sucked back in for vengeance sake.
Yeah.
I mean,
the first one
movie has so much more thought into it than people give it credit for.
True. And he was trying to live a peaceful life, and then and these fucking crooks keep coming in and killed his wife in the beginning of the first one.
Well, killed his wife
and then the second one killed his daughter.
And did horrible things to his daughter.
Because I don't have the fifth one, because to me, I didn't like the fifth one for some reason.
I basically love the first one, right?
Yeah.
And after that, the second one was okay, and the ones after that I didn't really watch. But what I did love was the Dirty Harry movies.
Oh, Dirty Harry's? Oh, man. Oh, you shit me. Oh, the boss had one health, and he killed me like in 2 hits.
Oh, that's sour about life, son.
Yep, I remember it. But the one thing I like about the second one is the ending of the credits. It was done by Jimmy Page. The guitar on Jimmy Page. I love that man so much. I listened to the ending and
Dude, that man is an American national treasure.
He was. Alright, let's try this again.
He's like fucking... like fucking Neil Diamond and fucking... Who else is on that level, right?
Yeah, it's like there's so many names to list. I could say like good old ZZ Top. Could say.
Man, ZZ Top, they bring like a swagger to their game. It's unreal, man.
Yeah.
You know, I love my classical rock, right?
Yeah.
But ZZ Top is the kind of music I'll put on when I have a long drive.
Yeah.
Right? And I'll put on Sultan of Swing and just fucking sail down the road.
I won't blame you for that.
Because on that groove they keep.
I have a friend, and here's a funny thing too, AJ. I have a friend who lives in town with me I thought he was a rapper at first, but he said no, he likes classic rock, and he does play stuff on his guitar. He listens to guys like them, like Jimmy Page and other guys like that.
funny thing is, I used to be a rap DJ.
Huh. You did?
Not like in that I mixed my own stuff, but it's like basically a local youth facility, which was basically where I live. The nearest town thinks that they're a city. They are not.
No.
But some of the youth think that Emmeloord is really fucking hard, right?
Right, but it's not.
And it's not. It's like 25,000 people. It's nothing. But there's a big hip-hop scene there, right?
Yeah.
And I used to volunteer there as a DJ because I have a real love for hip-hop as well. Old school stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down. And, oh, this is one of those things, because you're American, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, so you have a thing with the N-word where it is taboo, let's say.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but also black people still say it to this day as well.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, in the Netherlands, that's not a thing. Like in this place where I used to attend the turntables, the guys who came there, who were majority non-white basically, they called me the N-word as a friendly greeting. Yes, this is like...
I did not know you actually used the N-word as a greeting. That's actually pretty awesome.
Basically like, yo, my N-word, can you put on this? And nobody blinks an eye, because we don't have the connotation with slavery that you do.
True.
And we only acquired the word basically by rap music. And this is the funny thing, because there is a Dutch equivalent of that word, which I will not pronounce for the sake of the stream.
Yeah. Hey, Raiden, how's it going?
But it is so out of use that most people don't even know it anymore.
Can I join your chat? Yeah, go ahead. Come right in, Raiden.
It's one of them things, man. It's so out of use that it isn't used anymore, that people don't know it.
Yeah, some people don't know it. People don't know it these days.
Even though it is very similar.
Yeah.
It's one of them weird things in culture. Because I was thinking about it and I was like, I can't tell this story the way I would tell it normally, because you're American
and you're a dude.
That's like not done.
Yo, what's up, my homies? What's it going?
How are you, man?
How's it going, everybody?
Good, I'm just drinking.
Well. Yes, me as well, and enjoying stories about just things and playing some.
I'll probably have to leave later on tonight because I gotta go down and buy some. I'm gonna go with my dad. I'm gonna get some new 6-pack, and today's my mom's birthday.
Oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, happy birthday for your mother.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah.
Sorry I did not send a message though, but I don't know how to express myself, you know.
Oh, you're good. You're fine.
You just did, son.
You did.
I see you playing Castlevania, the Game Boy version.
Yeah, and I just killed the boss with no hit.
It was just learning the pattern.
Did you receive my message regarding the secret characters for Jack X?
Yeah, I did. I did see your message. Oh, we're going inside of the cave.
I do hope you have the I still hope you have those save games installed on your PS4, because that's the only way you're gonna get extra characters.
Oh yeah, don't worry,
And
it's
also-
already been saved.
And also, you'll be getting a new car, the Dexter mobile.
Oh, someone's coming in, hold on. Yeah?
Hey, did you take your prednisone this morning?
Yep.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
There's no problem, man.
Yeah, I just got...
People, it happens.
I'm so glad I got my results today from the hospital. All my test results, all my hemoglobin, everything's gone back to normal. My blood count's like 10.6
Oh,
now.
I didn't hear this.
That's good. That's good news. That's good news. That means you can.
Great, man.
That means you can drink beer no problem, right?
Yeah, I mean, I still have to deal with the blood thinner until like next month or so, but I'll be fine. As long as like I'm not having any issues, then it's not the problem.
No, but you can enjoy life and more normally this way, which is a great thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And best of all, you're not have to spend the rest of your time in the hospital for a week or so.
Or medications, or having any more doctor visits. I forgot what these things called. I don't like these things at all.
Who does? But when it's about your health, you have to do whatever
shit.
to do, right?
True.
Yeah, but I know what he means, man, because I used to have a lot of medicine in my youth, and it sucks ass.
We all hate medication. No, you're not gonna hit me with that shit.
So do I. I have so many medicines and teas that I need to drink because of my throat, and I could not speak for a whole week or so, you know, until I get the treatment. And the only thing I could have eat is soup.
Yeah, that's what I did too when I had problems. Having problems with my colon before my colonoscopy. I had to drink that. This guy pisses me off. I'm gonna die. You dick.
That's what you get. Why didn't you kill him?
I was trying to, but he was pushing me off the edge. That was the problem. And plus, I had to kind of blame the bats for that.
Yeah.
I used to have some effed up shit, man. I used to be allergic for sugar. And
ooh.
No sweet.
Oh no, it means a lot more. Because sugar is in a surprising amount of products. As basically, you have things like you wouldn't believe that have sugar in them for no apparent reason at all.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. But
Yeah. Oh, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Oh,
I lost my fireball.
It's sometimes very annoying sometimes with the allergies, you know. I mean,
Unfortunately, I grew out of mine, so it was because when I was like 13 or 14, I started accepting sugar again somehow, and now I'm fine, which is weird.
That is weird.
As long as you are feeling better,
There we go, I killed that thing.
There has to be something weird.
Well, apparently, and this is what the doctor said, some allergies change in puberty because your hormonal makeup changes.
Because your body's going through some changes.
Yes, and sometimes they change for the better. And apparently this was one of them. So, yay body.
It's like the allergies never exist.
Damn it.
Pretty much, yeah. I have zero problems with sugar nowadays.
Yeah. What I am scared though is eating more Jello, because if I eat jellies, warm jellies or stuff like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt, and I don't want that, you know.
What's wrong with jelly beans?
Why is this jump so fucking difficult?
I don't know. Last time, in my youth days, when I ate some jelly beans or worms, whatever you guys like to call it, somewhere near late night, I don't eat a lot of jelly beans, to be honest. I only eat 3 or 4, and somewhere in the middle of the night, it makes me sick, and it makes me want to hurl. And I do not understand why. Maybe because I was allergic to the jelly beans.
I was about to say, maybe you might be allergic to the jelly beans, and fuck me, I die again. This jump sucks.
Because normally you don't just hurl for eating stuff.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm going to the toilet for a moment, so see you later.
Damn it.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
So yeah, Bart's gonna stream tonight too.
Yeah, I know. What's your opinion on Cuphead?
He's gonna have Bart is gonna have the rage AIDS when he get to play him and Moxie. Trust me, that game is gonna fuck up your game. Is gonna fuck up your life with that game. It's insane. That game, I mean, it is fun, but the game is absolutely insane when it comes to boss fights.
Okay, I understand that, but as long as he plays together with Moxie, I don't think there's anything impossible.
As I say, it's a lot fun to play with a friend rather than by yourself.
Rather than alone. Yeah, I know. Basically the same stuff. Basically the same stuff with the other games that it's better to play, like Double Dragon, Contra, Street of Rage.
Oh yeah.
Street of Rage.
I'm thinking.
I mean, I am gonna do Devil May Cry 4, but I'm gonna replace it on Sunday. Tomorrow, I got something different. It's gonna be a surprise for you, Raiden. You're gonna love it.
I'm gonna love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't spoil the surprise then.
Oh no, if I did, then what's
if you do, I'll never forget you. I'll never forgive you. So keep your mouth shut on the surprise. But speaking of surprises, though, I don't know if you read my message earlier, but the company Sony and Nintendo have made me the biggest surprise ever.
Yeah, they're bringing back that Star Wars game that I never played before.
Yeah, the Republic Commando.
That game is so good. That game is so good.
Yeah, but still disappointing ending, though, right?
Well, yeah, but I don't really mind because the game was just really good. I just had fun, like signing my. It was like basically. Do you remember the game? Was it Band of Brothers?
Yeah, the Band of Brothers. Yeah, I remember Band of Brothers.
Yeah.
But the game version where you basically it was like that only with Star Wars. So I was. No, it was not Band of Brothers, was it?
Or Brothers in Arms.
That was the Brothers game.
I remember playing Brothers in Arms.
Yes, it was Band of Brothers.
Yeah, I remember Brothers in Arms, but it was a bit hard. It was a bit hard for me to finish it.
It was still enjoyable.
It's still enjoyable, don't get me wrong, it's still enjoyable, but to me it was kind of a little bit difficult to play it on the PC than on
the Brothers in Arms, that's it.
Yeah, I did say it was Brothers in Arms. That's what I say. Was it Brothers in Arms?
I was trying to get this game for my PS3 once, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, the game is so good.
I know.
And it's one of those things, right? Where I love like tactics and strategy. So it was that and just full-on military combat. So I was down because I'm a big World War II history junkie.
Don't we all
like
are?
Medal of Honor. Like Medal of Honor of Call of Duty, right?
Yes. Also, yes, I play both, but I also like in real life. I used to teach history, believe it or not.
History, really?
Yes, I taught history for half a year.
Wow, that's awesome.
And then I quit
amazing.
Because it just didn't work for me.
I wouldn't blame you.
Because I like my autism basically means I have attention deficiencies,
Oh, you
like
fucking
problems
dick.
with attention.
You dick.
And high schoolers aren't known for their well-behavedness, so it didn't work out. But I really love the Second World War and everything about it. I've been to a lot of museums all over the world. It's one of those things, man. And
Yeah.
I didn't hate teaching. That's the weird thing. I didn't hate teaching. It just was that it stressed me out too much, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But if there is something that you like, and you like to share with the world by teaching other students basically what history means, there's nothing to hate about it.
I mean, I got some World War. Got
As long as you like doing it, you know.
Yeah, but I just couldn't. That's physically couldn't. Basically, because I'm on the autism spectrum, and which basically means for me,
that's the same thing like I have. I have the autism spectrum as well.
Yeah, but it's pretty broad, right? Because it can mean a lot of things. For me, it wasn't as much a social thing, which seems really weird to a lot of people who are like... I had to do like tests, right, to get me basically for the states to know that I was like, I had a disability and I needed help, right? And being on the spectrum usually means that you have some social problems, basically. They may be mild, but usually you have them. And aside from the fact that I'm a very private person when I'm at home, I show none of the signs. I have a large group of friends. I started up a lot of events. I did all those things. People, when I had to tell people that I basically was on the spectrum, people didn't believe me a lot of the time, because they were like, "You're very sociable," and you know how like social conventions work. And I'm like,
right.
Yeah, but there's more to it than that, I'm afraid.
By the way, guys, how is the weather at your side? I mean,
Oh, it's sunny over here.
It was sunny, but it was also warm as well.
I enjoy it.
It's pretty good. Can't complain. Like, it's not warm, but it's not cold either. It's like right in between. So, and dry, so we can't complain.
Yeah, it helps to get rid of the snow, basically.
Yeah, but they're saying that tomorrow it could be raining.
That's what it's same thing. Coincidence. That's the same thing happening over here. It's gonna rain today.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! What many more coincidences do we have? First the food, first the toilet break, now the weather. What more? Dr. Mario, get your ass over here and get that DNA. Yep. Or I'm killing you. Or I'm killing myself.
You know, it's just because we are brothers from another mother, son.
That's good. I beat this boss fight with one health.
By the way, AJ, I don't know if you were on Monday on Rayman Legends livestream.
I wasn't. I was too busy conquering shit.
Yeah, well, I just revealed my secret identity on the YouTube chat to Art and the others.
Your secret identity that you're Lord Raiden?
Besides that, my true name.
Oh,
that kills you instantly. The spikes. Oh shit. Okay. I'll remember something.
I was talking about my true name. You know, I mean, Altropine is more like a nickname. You know, for Messenger, for Skype or something like that. You know, that's how I use this.
yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Altropine comes.
Oh god, the ceilings are closing in.
L-Trophy comes from Alexandru Trophy. That's my real name. But my friends and family call me by my short name, Alec.
Well, it is very nice to meet you, Alec.
Alec. But I still like the name. I still like the name Raiden better. Oh my God! What the fuck? The ceilings are calling in.
Yeah, we're still using it.
I gotta be, brother. I'm still AJ, cause that's actually the real. Well, it's the contraction of my name. Most people call me Uppy.
Oh, you have to destroy them. Okay, I got it.
But my actual name is Albert Jan.
Oh.
But most people can't pronounce that are foreign.
Yeah, I don't think I can pronounce it correctly either.
No, me either. But we're still gonna say AJ.
I'm sticking with AJ.
Oh, no problem. No, because it's one of them things, man, that you
get used to.
Most Germans and English people and French people get it pretty decently, because they have comparable names. The comparable name in English would be Albert John.
No doubt about that.
And apparently, by biblical standards, I am a protector of the messenger.
Yeah. Anyway, Bart and Maxi was surprised to learn where my name came from, by shortening my nickname. Okay, because they on the Bart they have many Alex A, they have Alex McAngels. It's like Alex City,
Indeed.
Yeah, seriously.
Instead of Sim City, we call it Alex City. Nah, we just need to change the name.
And you will be the mayor.
Ain't that the truth? Hey, get your video games out. We're canceling the Sim City. We're making Alex City right now.
There you go.
And let's be honest. If we're gonna play a Sim City, it's not the latest one. We're gonna play 2000.
Yeah.
That, or I played like SimCity 3000 because I did get a file copy from Bart.
Dude, you know what you gotta play? If you want to play a good city builder nowadays, City Skylines. I got it.
Yes.
It's really, really good.
I have it on my PS4. I can make that live stream possible.
Yes, because that's a really good game, and I enjoyed it so much more than like the last SimCity. The last SimCity sucked.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I hear that. No! Oh, you fuck! I'm gonna die! Oh, I'm gonna get Spike!
Oh.
Stupid bug.
One thing's for sure, I'm not the Dracula on this game version.
I'll still play this. I'll still play this version no matter what.
And I gotta say, for the limited possibilities of the Game Boy, this is a pretty good game.
Yeah. At least I changed the graphics to the original
and
Game Boy.
He has some pretty fun traps. Because the possibilities of the Game Boy were really limited.
Yeah. We're going next to Castlevania. I did Bloodlines.
Yeah, anyway,
oh, wait a minute. No. We didn't beat Bloodlines, did we? Did I beat...
I don't think... No, you didn't... No, you did not beat Bloodlines. You only played it for like...
Oh yeah, I did a short time, and then I did the rest of the Super Castlevania 4, which I actually liked the most.
Yeah.
Super Castlevania, Super Nintendo.
I got Super Castlevania 4 on cartridge, my man.
Beautiful.
I say you should continue where you left off with the Bloodlines. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Cause I played
Konami.
The good old Konami.
By the way, AJ Waldo, speaking of Republic Commando, I am sorry though that the boys from the guy from Lucas could not make Republic Commando 2. I mean, I want to see the next beginning. I mean, I want to see if they will be able to find the lost comrade, you know. That they left behind. They left behind because we received orders.
Yes, and there is so much possibilities.
Yeah, they could have made it much more, many more possibilities. They could have made part 2 of the game. What I am curious though, I wonder if this game is gonna have any co-op.
I mean, I hope it does. I mean, we hope we do all play
on the
it.
On the PC version, I know there is no co-op. It's only multiplayer online, and I think it's gonna be a possibility to have it also on the consoles as well, multiplayer.
Oh yeah, there's boss fight.
But I'm really curious to see if they're gonna make a co-op on this game as well. It would be awesome.
The problem with the console is, unless you do it online, you have to do split screen. A split screen is not the best way to play a game.
No, it's not.
Well, no, it's not. But imagine playing.
There we go.
But imagine playing Killzone 3.
Oh, I love that game, and it's a Dutch product actually.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's the thing. I mean, I played with my father. It was the first time we bought this game, Killzone 3, and the screen was split in 2. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, I gotta charge my battery for a second.
But in the different diagonal. I mean, one screen up, the other screen down.
See, that's one of the games that I have never. I did not have a PS3 like a couple years back. I was too busy playing Xbox 360, and I didn't know at the time that PS3 games online were able to be played for free. So I ended up having to waste $60 a year just to play online on Xbox 360 at the time.
And speaking of split screen, Zanpact, let me tell you something. If by any chance you and your brother want to play on your own free time Jack X Combat Racing against each other, okay?
Yeah, I just gotta.
You're gonna have 2 different settings of split screen. I mean, the split screens can be left or right on 69 or 4-3 up down. I would suggest leaving 4-3 up down because it's way.
Oh yeah, because I play that more than the left to right split screen.
Yeah, that's basically it's way more easier to play, you know.
Yeah, because you have peripheral vision.
Yeah. And as for the secret characters, man, if you like I said, if you still have all 3 of your Jack and Daxter collection, you can play with many characters, believe me. And also you get to unlock the Daxter mobile. And guess what performance on the Daxter mobile is? 100%. You don't need to upgrade it. You need to do anything with it. Just have fun and win races all the time.
That's true. And it's so funny, like I try to get Mushi into the chat party because you know he loves racing, but I'm not sure he likes like combat racing.
Oh, you can always ask, man.
You can always ask.
Mushi is a fun guy, so.
I
mean, Jack X Combat Racing is basically the same as Revolt.
The only thing is, I still can't post anything on the new updated channel over DOS Game It because they deleted one channel, so they merged it to Community Corner.
Yeah, I don't know how this channel works anymore, honestly, but.
Yeah, I'm so confused, and I got mace. I'm still unable to post anything there, but it's getting close to the end of February and beginning of March.
But it's getting close. I mean, you could find out on Monday.
Yeah, I will. But yeah,
basically,
I still have plans to play Devil May Cry 4 on Sunday. Because I love Devil May Cry games.
Then, didn't you say you're gonna play it on? Didn't you say you're gonna play this on Saturday?
I was, and then I thought of. Actually, you know what? I'll probably say I'll still keep it Saturday, but Sunday's gonna be different. Sunday's gonna be something really special. I thought.
Sunday's gonna be. You said Sunday's gonna be. Say something is gonna.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Yeah.
And as at Raiden, you are definitely gonna love it.
I hope you're right.
God damn it! I should probably just move to the left.
You should probably got that axe. The axe is good.
Yeah, but I like that. I could have still funded with holy waters.
I still think you should remain with the axe.
So I was playing Silent Hill, the first one on my PS4 the other night, and
how was it?
I mean, it's good. The only problem is there's certain endings you get. I got the bad ending plus because I killed the angel, which is supposed to be your daughter.
Oh.
Your daughter. The thing I had to look up. There's a certain task you have to do to get the good ending or the good ending plus.
And there's also the Doge ending.
Yeah, there's also the UFO ending, which is the joke one. You get abducted by aliens. And because Silent Hill does that. Silent Hill does the dog ending from the first one. And so it does the dog ending. And then there's the joke ending. And then they got the the UFO. Which is absolutely...
How many...
There's like 4 or 5 endings.
How many... Yeah.
The only way to get those endings is... You have to do like certain task. You have to do like certain tasks in Silent Hill.
Yeah, I know.
I actually wanted to stream Silent Hill games because I love Silent Hill. At first I didn't understand it. At first I didn't understand them, but then I actually grew much fun with Silent Hill. I have to say Silent Hill is it's much more scarier than Resident Evil.
Maybe you'll stream it next week.
But the problem is...
Oh, you're gonna love it, Ultra Finn. You're gonna love Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head is a beautiful person.
Is that a he or a she?
That's a he.
It's a he. Oh, it's a he. And it was shown that it's a he.
Then why did you say I'm gonna love him? I'm not that kind of guy, you know.
Oh, you're gonna love that whole game. Oh, I know it.
Now that's okay. Now that's okay.
I mean, you're a fan of psychological horror, are you not?
No, not quite.
Well, I am.
Don't you think I had enough horror games when I played both Resident Evil 5 and 6? Do you think I need any more horror games? No,
oh, yes,
thank
you. Oh, yes,
no,
you do.
Yes,
no,
you do.
Don't you dare mention that guy's name with the claws. Got it?
I mean, we can do... I mean, me and AJ can do more psychological horror if it's like Silent Hill or Dead Space.
Oh, Dead Space is really good.
Why did you have to do that?
I love like 1 and 2 Dead Space. The third one, not so, because
Not so much.
Yeah, because they turned into an action horror like Capcom did with Resident Evil 6.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I don't mind 5 because 5 was.
It was not the same sort of game. It was still good, but
Wow, what a dick! I just got on my last half. I still got axed.
How on earth did that happen?
Because I was too close to.
Oh, that's sour.
That guy surely cheated. I don't know how he did it, but he surely cheated. Bosses always cheat.
Plus, it's a Namco game.
So I definitely want to do Dead Space for a stream.
Oh my god.
Come on, Raiden. Come on, Raiden.
That game is so hard.
Oh, it's fun. Playing on normal is like an easy hamburger.
I played that game on my PC back in the days, and I rage quit. Oh my god, I don't want to see any more Dead Spaces for the rest of my life.
I do.
Well, too bad.
Well, too bad, son. We're going to space and hell. Oh, speaking of, there is a game that is dedicated in predecessor to Dead Space, but even though the regular creator for Dead Space is doing a different space horror game. I think it's something Project. So there's this indie horror game. There's a company called Indie Horror Game, which is called Sunscorched Studios. They're doing this game which is called Negative Atmosphere. It's like Dead Space. The gameplay, everything about it, the element, it's Dead Space.
Well, that's cool because that game was great.
I know.
Yeah, by the way.
And EA and of course, fucking EA had to kill it. They had to shut down the Redwood Studios. Cause
you don't say that a big corporation fucked up something. You don't say.
Because I really hate EA. Because EA is the most hated company still today.
But here's the thing, right? I used to love EA.
I know, I did too.
Make really good games. Ski or Die was great. Skate or Die was great. Fucking
they made good Battlefield games.
They made 1944 was great.
1944 was amazing. I liked it Bad Company because the story mode was absolutely.
Plus the explosive terrain, man.
Yeah, that's where they introduced the blown up buildings.
The Need for Speed, do not forget about that. Those guys.
Yes, Need for Speed games were great.
Okay, I'm gonna hate to admit to break these guys up. I don't mind the Sims game, but it's only I like Sims Busted Out because it's really broken, it's stupid, but Sims Busted Out is like the only Sims games I actually enjoyed out of all the Sims games.
I actually put quite a couple of hours in Sims 1, just for the experience, because I thought it was a fun experiment.
Right.
I just put my hours in, and oh well, this was a good experience, but I didn't need everything beyond that, right?
Yep.
Like the million of expansion packs. For me, it was just like, oh, this is a fun, like, experiment about how to simulate people.
That's what basically that Sims is about. It's about like socializing people, like you're actually socializing actually in real life.
World.
Yes, and
real world, but that's not the same.
And it was just fun for a while. But it's nothing that would keep me going. Like, there are games that I put hundreds of hours in.
By the way, Zanpact, did
and
you play Aladdin?
Wasn't one.
Hold on, AJ. Go ahead, Raiden.
Did you play Aladdin, the Japanese version?
I haven't yet. I have to find the right time to do it. But I know I do. I got like free time like all the time.
Let me just say that between the Japanese version and the Sega Genesis version, there's not much of a difference.
It's the same thing as the Sega Genesis, basically.
Yeah, and because both of these are buggy.
Okay, you want to you know what I want to do mostly for PC games when it comes to retro MS-DOS. If I can somehow find a file or find something, I did it. I played this on Sega Genesis before. But I want to play as Garfield caught in the act.
That's such a good platformer.
Right? That's like the only great platformer game, because I love Garfield. Because it's such...
I love Garfield, I love lasagna, I hate Mondays. I mean that Garfield is a prophet.
Because
the good word of Garfield says, eat your lasagna, love your off time, fuck Mondays.
That's
I
it.
mean, he's a cat to my heart.
Watch should play this game on live stream it as well.
It's actually a really good platformer. It's really fun. Like, it's constructed in a way that, like, Garfield is watching TV and he gets sucked into television programs.
In the TV. Yeah.
In the TV programs, and each level is a different program on TV, basically.
My favorite level from that game, from the Garfield, was the one where when the level was everything was black and white, and he was
the film noir level that he was a detective. Yes.
Yeah, that was a fun level.
That's like that old school Casablanca feel, you know?
No.
Don't you know Casablanca?
I hate to say this, AJ. I'm American. I don't know nothing about that's like Dutch or whatnot, because we don't get that stuff.
Casablanca was a movie, brother, from America.
Oh, it's just. I thought it was a Dutch thing, because I'm sorry if I never seen it. I'm such a backwater.
Casablanca was God. I got to look up the classical American actors. Casablanca movie.
Oh God, the dragon. Oh no, the white dragon's is back.
Oh God.
It's
I
not
hate the white dragon.
It stars little people like Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman.
Angry Birdman.
Dude, you know Humphrey Bogart, right?
Damn it. Yeah, it's just my man. I hate to admit it, but my memories of certain stuff has not been good over the last couple of years, to be honest.
Well, shit happens, brother. I mean,
it happens when you get older and you kind of like you kind of forget things. You kind of like really forget things when you get older.
Yeah.
It's not like you're turning to a 70-year-old boomer who like fucking lives on pills and trying to forget.
It's a weird thing for me, right? Because I basically like random shit. I'm an iron trap, right?
Yeah.
I remember everything about weird shit, but about useful shit, I can't remember a thing. And this is part of the disability I have, basically.
Hey, you're not. It's okay. It's okay, AJ, because I'll put this to you. I'm gonna hate to it. I'm gonna actually say this, that I know what you're saying, because I do also have a disability, which I have Asperger's syndrome, which is on the autism spectrum. So I get.
I am well aware. I have a friend who has the same.
No! You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! I got stuck on that platform. I was trying to jump up, and then the invisible wall blocked me. So I just swim with the fishes. I sleep with the fishes.
In the context of the conversation, that was hilarious.
Right.
Like, you son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch!
Well, I'm sorry. No, I got a friend who has Asperger's syndrome as well, and he has one thing going for him. He is really intelligent, so he's an entrepreneur right now, and good man.
What's he doing over there?
He basically, I don't. How do you? how do you put that in English? He helps others get work.
Oh, so he's what the hell? What's that word? Advocacy? Is it?
Yeah, not really advocacy. It's like he is like an office in a city, and people come to him and they give their resume to him.
Oh, okay. I'm still trying to find the right answer in the word because sometimes it can't
yes,
come.
I'm pretty good at. My English is pretty decent.
It is decent. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's just I'm on your side. It's just sometimes I really can't try to figure out the right word, basically.
Because it's not a government institution like.
No,
like,
it's not.
Like if you would go to welfare or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's more like what to say. I just died. It's more like the community kind of thing. To say.
It's like well, here's the thing, Kaz. Maybe it's a Dutch thing. I don't know if you have it in America, where there are companies that facilitate work between employers and employees.
Yeah, we do. We actually do have that around here. It's just I think it's I wouldn't say this, but we do have like there's a certain company like they also help. They do help people to find like jobs and whatnot, which is a job search, to say at least.
Yeah, basically a job search. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
basically
we do have that. We actually do have that. Just not the around here where I live, but the next town over.
You basically pay a percentage over your wages.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Just a.
By the way, Zanpact, I wanted to ask you. You live near Texas, right?
Do I live in Texas? No.
No. He lives in Massachusetts, which is like the Midwest-ish.
Yeah.
Well,
I actually live in the western area, but I don't tell you where I live because that's like pretty much you're gonna get paid.
I was only curious because I saw a few days ago. I saw an image about somewhere near Texas of a group of people that were disappointed or upset mostly because of the water, because they don't have water in the.
Oh no, because they're still the people live in Texas. They're still. I hate cutting you guys up, but they're still going through the winter storm. None of the people down there don't even have power yet.
You gotta understand, right? Because Texas invested a lot in windmills, but they don't have the battery infrastructure to keep the current going if their windmills don't produce energy. Now the problem was because it was very cold that the windmills basically froze shut. So
yeah, it was completely frozen solid, and the workers down there are
25% of their energy comes from windmills. So they have basically brownouts.
Yeah, that's what they do. They have brownouts because I have friends of my brother's ex-girlfriend lives down in Texas, and people who live in Texas never experience the snow like we do up here.
No, usually they don't.
Because, and it's so funny because when I talk to my mom about it, we get it from a friend, and they said people are like in Texas, like they never had. This is the first time they ever had snow, like in I think it's like a decade or so, and it's like 2 decades ago, and people freaking out. What is this snow stuff anymore? It's like 2-3 inches. They freak out. It's like, oh, there's snow stuff. It's like it's so bad. It's like how you guys live through this. And people up north was like. Yeah, you laughed at us when you get snow, but when you guys got snow for the first time in like a decade, dude, it's like, welcome to the club, brother. Welcome to the club. Now you know what it will feel like when we're dealing with this shit.
We had exactly the same thing this year, because I grew up in the days that we pretty much had snow and ice every year, right?
Yep, so, we do too.
And basically we hadn't had it for like 10 years, and all of a sudden this year it started like freezing over. And, and people weren't prepared, and I was like, it's not like this is strange for the Netherlands. Like, it has been this way like 70 years at least, and the last 10 years you just didn't have it, and now all of a sudden it's a problem.
Yeah, but like the funny thing is,
we live in the middle of nowhere anyway, so people are more self-reliant.
It's like people down south, they do get snow, but they don't get like 12 inches of snow like we do, because we are called the Great White North, because we're so like North Atlantic basically. We're kind of like in the same basic category as like with the Canadians basically, because Canadians get fucking snow like non-stop. Same thing with the Alaskans.
Basically, Canadians are like what? How many miles away? Like 200 at the most?
At least so, yes. Around that, yes. They're about like 200 miles. Like, we're pretty much, I'm like 1 or 2 states away from like Canada.
Yeah, my geography as it comes to the states is pretty decent.
Oh my god, the Minotaurs! They're so fast! Oh, good. Then I stopped for a second. It's like, oh wait, I'm on load. I gotta save. If I load the game, I'll go back to where I started.
You almost load the game.
And here's the thing too. The thing is that I went up to the state of Maine. Like I lived to like, yeah, it's like I went to state of Maine for like, I go up there just to go to the hotel for like a summer vacation. Actually, no. One time I went to this campsite like years ago, and we used to hang out with the campsite, and the campsite that we had was absolutely awful. Hey, Quiddix! Hey, brother!
Hello,
hey, Quiddix, my brother!
Come over to the chat if you like.
He's not in the group. He was in the group, but then he left for some reason.
Oh.
So anyway, so I was saying, so
brother, get your ass back into the group and get on the chat, brother.
So
AJ said that, not me.
Yeah, AJ said it, not me, because I made sure my microphone, I'm using a tri microphone instead of my headset, so that's why you guys can, I make sure everybody hears AJ and Raiden. So back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
So I was campsiting with like, these are like really nice people. They were like really nice people, and they were people from Quebec. We get a lot of campers. Like I go, like when you go to the state of Maine, like
French Canadian.
Yeah, we get like French Indians, the Quebecs, and so they're really nice people. Their parents didn't understand English because most of them were speaking Quebec Canadian English, French. But their children,
yes.
The weird thing is, their kids can speak English. But, oh my freaking god, let me tell you something. Those guys, they were not good decomposer of their trash. So what they do is, they put their trash pile into a fireplace and they burn it. I'm like, are you fucking shitting me? Like, are you kidding me?
Are you guys for real? How can you take out the trash and then burn it to the ground? I mean,
because I think, in my opinion, I think the Quebecians don't really care about their trash, because they burned that pile and it was absolutely, it's carbon dioxide. Like, if the campsite, if the manager, the campsite owners found out about this, they would have been thrown out, because you can't even do that. It's illegal.
Of course not.
but still,
they were what we call assos in Nederland. Which are just
I killed the boss!
People.
Woohoo!
Nice, in one shot.
I killed the god in one shot. And at least I backed away from the golem. So yeah, they were burning so much trash, plastic milk containers, and some plates.
Oh, Jesus.
They were burning plates. They were burning garbage bins. And
they were standing. Were they standing around this? Because that's like.
Oh, they left it behind when they left.
Oh Jesus.
They even put. They even put a tent.
Wow.
They even put a tent cover over the fireplace. I'm like, are you guys so? Are you that fucking insane?
I feel so much better about my life right now.
But that was the camp. That was the campsite years ago that we went, and that was the worst thing. When you have to wake up first thing in the morning, you get as that stupid Amtrak train. You get that train, Amtrak train coming right by, like around 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning.
Here we are in Italy, in Siena, Berna Victoria.
So yeah, but they were nice people. I mean, here's my offense. They were nice people. They came over, you know.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right?
Harpies.
People can be nice people and still be like socially inept.
True. That's so true.
Hey, speaking of, I finished playing the Ninja Gaiden Razor's Edge. Yeah.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yeah.
Oh god, these harpies.
Next up is Ninja Gaiden Z Yaiba.
But yeah, that was I had to break that story because that was actually one of the worst times I ever had when you were camping, because I really want to go camping again. But that was like the worst time I ever experiencing with the camping site is with the people from Quebec, and they're burning plastic and milk containers and whatnot. And
you should go camping. You should go camping in Europe.
I wish if I had
if you wanna see, because here's the thing. One state to the other is really different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they're still Americans.
Right.
In Europe, the culture in a small amount of area is so radically different, it will amaze you. It will amaze you how much. I am rural Dutch people. There are like 16 million of us. We are a small fucking country. But we have like so many different cultures. We actually have multiple languages. Yes, languages.
Yeah, that is definitely true. The people in Dutch have multiple languages.
Recognized by the state. And Europe is so weird. It's beautiful. So if you ever go camping again, you should really do it in Europe, and if you get the chance.
Oh man, I have to put the time and the money for that, just to camp in Europe.
Oh brother, I think the same about the U.S. Because I didn't know. Maybe you have realized, but I am a big American file. I love America. As in, I wish I could live there, kind of thing.
I get that.
Oh.
Because we have, I think it has to do the way how we live.
I love the Netherlands, but you have a constitution that is like amazing.
Right.
And
yeah,
you should protect it better as a people.
True.
The country in the America is way much better to live than.
But as of right now, yeah, not so much. Not as of what's going on over here right now. It's absolutely insane. If you're into political shit and whatnot.
With the corona and all that.
Oh, it's not just that. It's just the political system itself. It's absolutely fucking shit.
Basically, the problem is the establishment has power. It's much the same in the Netherlands.
Alright, we're gonna do a different Castlevania game.
Pronounced differently. And
Hey, potatoes.
basically,
We're moving on to a different
they-
Castlevania game. We're gonna do Simon's Quest.
sure thing. But
I love
basically,
Simon's Quest.
the problem in America is mostly that no matter what you vote, you get the same result. And the same is true in the Netherlands, I'm afraid.
Is
So-
is this a Sega Genesis or a Nintendo?
No, this is the Nintendo.
Oh yes.
NES, right?
Yep. This is the good shit,
But,
brother. This is the good stuff, brother.
No, I thought so, but I wasn't certain 100% because, let's be honest, how can you make difference between the graphics of the games right now and make sure
It's-
that it's
it's
not
pretty
from
much-
the console itself, you know?
It's pretty much, I would
Pretty
say,
much the same.
I'd probably say like, others the soundtrack and the gameplay.
But like I was saying, what I love about your constitution is basically what every politician in America has tried to destroy. Like the First Amendment, which we don't have.
Yeah, that's
We
what's bullshit about Europe. Because I really
Yes, and we have. You know what the Dutch version is?
what.
You have the right to say anything, but basically that you have the right to say anything, but this exception, and like it's one of those things, right? Like it doesn't work. Censoring people doesn't make you have to. Basically, if you don't want people to think bad things, well, good luck to you, because it's never gonna happen.
And I hate this. And then another thing is too that really bothers me the most that around in Europe, especially you guys in the part of the EU's, you guys have that stupid. You still have that fucking stupid hate speech laws that really sucks.
Oh dear God!
Don't remind me of that.
That's another thing that I view Europe
One
as.
of our politicians was like basically publicly maligned by the politicians with basically those laws and a very loose interpretation of those laws. And it's disgusting, man.
I have to say, I think I'll probably say, when it comes to hate speech, I think it's not as bad if you look like when Mushy lives, like in the UK, because the UK is notorious for hate speech laws. And
it's so much worse than us. It's ridiculous. It's like the new Puritans came to Plymouth Rock to tell what people need to think, right?
Right. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Europe because it's a very beautiful country. There's so much things that, you know, comes with the...
It's not a country, it's a continent.
Right. It's just so much beautiful things. Like, I know it's been... You know, when it comes to me, like, games, novels, and movies, and anime as much, because Europe has that... It has that atmosphere that they have that we don't. And it really bothers me when you have these...
We have centuries and upon centuries of history, and you have, like, 270, like?
Yeah.
So... There will always, but fuck, I give up all that history that the Netherlands have for a Second Amendment. Brother, you don't even know. Like,
Oh, shit. Damn it!
I only believe in what a wise man once said is.
Oh wait, East Quidix is calling you, AJ. I hate to break this up to you. East Quidix is asking you. Oh wait, I think he's asking you a question or just complimented laughing.
Can't you? But what I wholly believe that the citizenry of Europe should be armed.
Yeah.
Because if it was only to protect ourselves from Islamic terror, which is a really big problem in Europe, which luckily you mostly have passed over except for 9/11 and Boston.
Oh wait, Bart, what time Bart streams? Oh, 2:30, okay. I thought for a second like, oh wait a minute, they're streaming right now? Like, oh shit, like, oh wait a minute, no, they don't start until like 2:30. Like,
No,
okay,
no,
I'm good.
no,
I just got panicked for a second.
At 9:40, I was about to say, guys, I didn't want to interrupt AJ, that we have only 24 minutes before he starts, and I hope you guys will
That's fine, I mean, tomorrow I'm gonna be, I got Devil May Cry 4 set up to, so Devil May Cry will be on Sunday, tomorrow's gonna be something, actually yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Devil May Cry, and then Sunday's gonna be something special.
Which I can't wait. And you did say that I'm gonna like it.
Yes. I bought this game, I bought the game with the rest of the money that I had used up on. And I had that spare little bit of cash left, so I decided like, bought this.
I'm so curious right now. Oh my god.
And also, Finn, you know what's even better, son?
What?
This Monday,
Yeah?
I am free of work. I have a day off. So this Sunday, I can stay long on the stream.
Nice.
Yep.
And that's good because here's the thing. Here in Romania, on Monday it's 1st March, okay, and there is a special celebration that we do, that we make for our loved ones, our women, our mothers, our grandmothers. It's a
Mother's Day?
Special holiday for. No, it's not quite Mother's Day. It's something more special to it's something for me that like Valentine's Day. Only that you give a symbolic gift. It's not like going on a date or stuff
Or
like
giving
that.
a card or something. It's more like where you put some real thought into things.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I can't find the right word for this to describe you guys in English. The celebration that I was talking about, because it's more a Romanian tradition than from other states.
What the hell is this?
From any
What are
other
you supposed to do?
from other countries, and I really don't know how to explain it. But basically,
You don't have to explain, because
That's it.
we Dutch people have some weird things as well. So
Hey, guess what? I just picked up Dracula's rib.
If I ever have to explain Black Pete to Zanpact, he will freak the fuck out. Like, he won't believe that we do this shit.
yeah. By the way, Zanpact, I wanted to say something to you.
Yeah?
I found an interesting retro game, and believe it or not, it's called Ghoul Ghosts Reborn.
Oh, you mean Resurrection? Yeah, I have. I'm gonna pick that up on my Switch. Ghouls and Goblins Resurrection.
Yeah,
that's the remake of the original Ghouls and Goblins. Oh, dude. Raiden, you're talking to the guy who has it on the Nintendo Switch and plays it on the Super Ghouls and Goblins. Actually, it's called Ghouls. It's called Ghosts and
Go to the
Ghouls.
toilet.
Ghosts and Ghouls.
So it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I just saw a gameplay, and I think you're gonna hate me if I pronounce his name. DSP. I saw a little gameplay on it, and I was
Fucking
myself,
DSP. Him of all people.
yeah, well, he came into my recommendation. What do you want me to do? But let's not talk about him right now. What I'm talking about the game. I was curious, and I was asking myself, what kind of a game is this? Is this a remastered version of the game? So, what is it?
I was
deeply confused.
I just say it is a remaster, but it's almost like actually it is a remaster basically.
But not quite all the time.
Yeah, but it's more like a remake if you look at it.
Yeah, it's just I never played this kind of game in my.
It's a lot of fun.
Consoles or stuff like that, but honestly, I was just a bit confused a little bit. That's why, you know. I mean, is this the original SNES game or is it a remake version? And to top it off, I don't know the difference between the remake version. I don't know the difference between the SNES or Sega Genesis. Basically, the only difference is in the soundtrack, but the gameplay is kind of the same to me.
Yeah, it's the same. That's why there's two different. I mean, it looks two differences, but it's still the same thing. Just the soundtrack is a lot different. I like the Super Nintendo version because out of all the Golden Age consoles over the years, you know, like Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo, I would have to go with the Super Nintendo because I love Super Nintendo consoles a lot more. But don't get me wrong, I still love Sega Genesis. Just Super Nintendo has a lot of good games that I actually enjoyed when I was at my grandmother's house, on my mom's grandmother's side.
Dude, fucking Donkey Kong Country.
That's one of them.
I mean,
that's
dude,
one game.
So
that's
good.
That's one game.
I got a case of them. I got a case of classical SNES cartridges right here with an SNES. I mean, dude, I spent more money than I should on Turtles in Time. Basically because I needed it. Because that game is so good.
Hey, the game is fun. So basically, in my opinion, it's worth every penny.
It was €100.
Jesus Christ. That much?
That much?
Oh, these people.
But I needed it so bad. I needed it, really needed it.
Well, if you have the money, I mean, you can get it. As much as I want to get the games from PlayStation 1.
Dude, I'm a pretty frugal guy, but I have enough money and I don't have a family and that kind of stuff, so that helps a lot as well, right?
True.
Because if you have like kids are expensive, and
what about wives?
Oh, they're expensive as well. But
wives are expensive.
But I wouldn't mind a wife. But it's like
I keep going back the same way.
Living with me is really difficult because I'm a really private person and I don't want to see you every day. So that's like, yeah, seriously, like
it's like
yeah, but that's part of the disability, man. It's one of those things that you can't help, and I probably need somebody who is pretty much like me. That's that, or understands it.
Then that means you should find the female version of yourself.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh fuck.
Would be ideal.
but seriously, what I was about to say is that it's like just saying, I saw you, I liked you, I love you. Goodbye. Next woman, please.
Oh, I had those times, but you know, you get older and it's different. And look, this is one of those weird things. Because I'm a bit different than you guys in that I grew up drinking, fighting, smoking, rock and roll shit. We were a rough crew, basically. good-hearted people, but we were kind of rough around the edges. We were the outcast. There is like a bar here called the Kloss, and the Kloss, basically everybody who is outside the norm comes there. Because back in the day we were pretty strict Protestant people, right, around here, and there were quite a few outcasts.
Secret, except on you, secret.
They congregated in the Kloss, and we used to basically drink, fight, smoke a lot, because you could smoke indoors back then.
Yeah.
And but like,
God damn it.
we could smoke like extracurriculars, let's say, inside. That was not a problem. And had bands, a lot of metal bands, and just weird shit. And I had a lot of people that I partied with in cities. So I had like a really weird childhood, but it was fun.
Oh, it's kind of like you kind of remind me of my dad when you kind of remind me of my old man when he was in the times in the biker club gang.
Oh, I never got as far as a biker club because I had a friend who had a nephew who was in the Hells Angels, and
I mean, I was talking about not in the actual like, actual biker game, but more like a actual like localized, basically.
Oh yes, no, I pretty much figured that because this was a weird thing, right? We were in Arnhem, which is a city in the Netherlands, and his nephew was there, and we were with some people, and they all wore their collars, basically their jackets, and it was really uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because you're like, dude, I don't mind a fight, but these people are crazy.
Yeah.
I don't mind fucking a fist fight, but these people, you could feel it. They were a different breed, man. It was not fun.
I was gonna say, have you ever time like when you're driving the bike, you ever get the dude, speed chase with the cops and you manage to get away?
I never rode a motorcycle. Technically I did, but it's like we have what we call brommers, which are low-grade motorcycles, and you've ride on them. They are like scooters, only the dirt bike version, right?
Yep.
And we in the rural countries are very adept at upgrading those sons of bitches to go really, really fast. So, no, technically I did not drive a legal motorcycle, but I did drive a dirt bike like 100 miles an hour over like basically private property, because we couldn't get arrested there.
Yeah. See,
because here's the thing, right? A mate of mine had like a big farmstead, and so they had this big fucking plot of land, and there's a trail that runs beside it, which you could fucking go on with the bike, right?
Yeah.
So we drove there. So basically, the police couldn't do anything about it.
And I was gonna say, listen, I love how I'm like. I remember like my dad told me like I think it was like way before he met. Uh-oh. Hold on, something happened. I think my phone buzzed.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right.
I thought I thought it like for a second. I thought I got cut out for a second.
But your dad was all about the rock and roll.
Oh yeah, but here's the. My dad was like that. But here's a funny thing. During my time when my dad was at there was a few times like, I mean, he get away from the cops when he's driving. He used to have that. My dad still has it down in the basement. He wants to repair. He has his. He calls it his first wife, and he has the 19. He has the 19.
I like your dad already. I like your dad already.
And he has his first wife. It was I think it was a 1964, 1968 Kawasaki. And holy shit!
Oh, sweet Jesus!
And that thing has a fucking horsepower in that thing. So. Every time there's a couple times he goes he likes to go drag racing, bike drag racing, and
yes, I am very well aware.
And around that corner, top of the couple of roads blocks away from me, there's the times on that road he almost killed himself by hitting the guardrail when he's going like 180 miles an hour on that thing.
He is the lucky son of a bitch, then.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean,
because the guardrail fucking kills, man.
Right?
I mean, I had a neighbor who was like, who still is a firefighter. He's no longer my neighbor because I no longer live with my parents. But he's like, dude, that guardrail. He has found dudes basically. The problem is, you can't, when you go down, you can't look up. Because your head will meet the guardrail with all the consequences.
Yep,
and
that's true.
And he found people like that, man. And he's like, it's a gruesome sight, man.
I mean, I won't blame you. Like, how many pictures I've seen when motorcyclists crashing into guardrails is like so many times. Like, they tell stories like the motorcycle itself just gets completely obliterated. There's nothing left but scrap metals onto it.
Yes, that's why, as like a person who rides a motorcycle, you just gotta be really careful.
Yep.
Just think that everybody is gonna fuck up.
Yo, yeah.
Guys, it's time.
Oh yeah, we gotta wrap this up. But man, yeah, my dad told me. I mean, there was one time the cop, he came around the, I forgot what street it is, but it was around the time there was a bear. Me and my grandfather take me and my brother, my oldest half brother. We were, my older brother. We used to go around to that little back roads that there was a bear cave that we usually take my grandfather. So, my dad told me that story, and there was actually one time he got caught by the cop. He got caught by the cops. So he told me so. The cop just got out with the ticket in hand, gave it to him, smiled at him, went back to his patrol car, and just goes. He knew he got caught. The cop outsmarted him this time because apparently that cop he told me about know the back roads. But oh man,
because you know that was the local cop.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a picture of my dad's bike, and I need to send it to you, AJ, because that thing my dad told me, that thing has 300 horsepowers of the 1968 Kawasaki.
Oh,
and I have ridden on that thing.
Especially with the fucking highways you have in America, man.
Oh, dude, the highways here.
With that thing.
The highways here is absolutely gold mine.
Dude, you have no idea. I live in like the most packed country pretty much on Earth.
So
I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna say it's time. I'm gonna have to finish up the stream.
Time.
It's time.
4 rounds.
Guys, this is it for the day. I gotta go somewhere. I forgot to say that in the stream, but I will be back here tomorrow with a special game we're gonna do.
Hey brother, have a good evening with your family and enjoy the time.
Yep, I will. I'll be on Bart's chat, so guys, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. I'm out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're gonna do a special game. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but thanks for tuning in. AJ joined in, Raiden joined in. I thought it was gonna be just me by myself, but I decided to do chat. So yeah, East Codex, see you tomorrow for my live stream, and I'll see you over at Bart's channel when he does Cuphead. So good night for now, and I'm out.
Adios.
Idiot.